Well, I've got to make sure I get these out before the beta actually finishes, because next week is when the full release is. So, time to get in as many episodes as possible. Make sure, guys, if you're enjoying this series, that you like and subscribe, and even comment down below what challenge and what team are you going to go for when the full game comes out. All helps with that YouTube algorithm. Let's get into it. So I've realised that in recent videos I've kind of just edited straight through to highlights and such like. What I'll start doing maybe is just a quick overview of the tactics before going into a match. With this game, it's going to be the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Norwich. I'm just going to show the end result for both legs because we are just in the Carabao Cup, but not for highlights purposes. So we'll get into our first proper live con game for Aston Villa at the Premier League match. So a comfortable win in the end. Joe Hugel assisted by our other young player, Zidane Iqbal. Really good link-up play. Iqbal had only just come on for about the 60th minute. So yeah, really, really good stuff to see. A 4-1 win is very comfortable. So I got it slightly wrong. It's actually the FA Cup and not the Premier League that we're doing this one in. But still going to be a good match all the same. I'll quickly adjust the team and then let's get into this one. So this is our team we're going in with. I've decided to give Iqbal his actual first start in the starting 11, with Fernandez going onto the bench just to save Fernandez for a little bit more. FA Cup fourth round, I think we should easily get through and we should beat Aston Villa comfortably. So the rest of the team should be able to work around it. The rest of the team is pretty much the full team. Again, some of them will get a rest for the EFL Cup second round, and then we'll move into the Premier League games after that. So hopefully, going to get a good result here. Walking out onto the pitch, hopefully some eager players to prove what they can do to stay in this team. Ronaldo, obviously, we're playing him. We do have plans to bring in another striker. Obviously, kind of phase Ronaldo out, unfortunately, because he's decided he's going to join Real Madrid. 20 minutes in, and we've actually not done anything yet. Here we go. Going to refrain. I realised in the last video and previous videos, I have said far too much Eriksen swinging in a corner. That seems to be like phrase of the week for me. So I will try and avoid saying that. I'll try and mix it up next time. Here we go. Casemiro hits it well forward to Rashford. Rashford receives that on the edge. Swings it in, but nobody from our team can receive it. But he does gain back possession. Oh, goes out for a corner. Just took a little touch and the keeper couldn't keep it in. Keeper couldn't keep it in. That's another one that makes sense. This time, we put the cross in. Ronaldo on the end of it, but it's just wide. So next highlight, Olsen boots upfield. Coutinho and Bamba linking up continuously. Casemiro gets in a good block. Varane passes out from the back. Rashford picks up on the edge, switches it to Anthony. Now Anthony tries to go forward, but Eriksen is the one helping him out, and Ronaldo blasts it in. Didn't even need a second. I think that might have been a volley from Ronaldo. What a finish. Let's have a look at this again. So Anthony chests the ball down, passes inside to Eriksen. Eriksen must just have such great vision to see that. Ronaldo just gets it on the volley, and that's 1-0 Manchester United. To go into the half, they're 1-0 up, 14 shots, 6 on target. Aston Villa have only managed a 1 shot entirely. I think I'm happy with it. I know, we could get better. We could have more goals. We should have maybe at least another goal. But we're in control, which is the important part. Just going to shout a bit of encouragement. And that's not worked at all. Just trying to get some more changes going. Right, let's have a look. Who needs to come off? We don't actually have anyone for Wan-Bissaka. Malacia, you've not played too well. Luke Shaw can come on. Anthony's not played great. Bring on Sancho. And Rashford as well. Let's move Ronaldo back to that. So it didn't work there. The inside forward position and put Hugo up front. Hugo scored 2 goals last time I remember. So, he's got potential there. I said, though, I am looking at the strike position and looking at bringing someone else in. We do have Ibrahimovic, who should be coming out of injury, hopefully soon. But still, nothing else gained from this match. We had plenty of shots. Denied Aston Villa any chances on target. And well, what a boring match. Unfortunately for you guys. Sorry about that. Only a few highlights there. But we do win the match comfortably 1-0. Barely allowing Aston Villa anything in that. I mean, I will praise them. You can't say they weren't good. Yeah, despite not being our best. I mean, everyone got the defence. all 7. So they managed to keep at bay their attack, which I really enjoy. Have a look at the other fixtures. Tottenham through, Chelsea. Any surprises in there? Preston are through from being Huddersfield, but I guess Huddersfield have dropped off a little bit. Yeah, I'd say that's a comfortable result. So here is the striker signing I've been looking to do. Although it says attacking midfielder, it definitely is very comfortable as a striker. He's going to be not a main striker yet, backup. Obviously, the debate is nearly over, but we were hoping to get a little bit in from him. Only 3 million to be deducted from it. It was a really, really good deal. We'll just accept that. And hopefully, in just a moment, he'll confirm he is a Manchester United player. There we go. B minus rating, we'll take that. Isn't far a first team level, potentially Premier League standard. I would say a bit higher than Premier League standard. But you have a look at his statistics. You can see some half decent technical attributes, really good physicals, and some very good mental attributes. His determination is 16, which I like to see. His concentration could be a bit higher and decisions could be a bit higher. But yeah, I think that's some really good statistics. If you look over there, we're going to be using him as an advanced forward. So I don't know why he says he's an attacking midfielder. He doesn't play at all as an attacking midfielder. But you can just see there, his stats look great. So we move into deadline day. I don't know if we'll have any signs at all, but I'll make sure to keep you guys updated with any ins or outs we do see to come. Obviously, loans, not too bothered about. And then I'll just show you a quick overview of all the transfers we have made so far. So here we go, guys. Next signing. We have brought in Eric Garcia from Barcelona. Looking like a great signing. Great stats for him. And it just gives us a third top tier centre back to rotate in the squad. We obviously have Maguire and Lindelof, but preferably would rather have what I would say a more consistent centre back there. So just having a look at the done deals, what I found quite surprising, Gerard Deulofeu has gone to Arsenal from Udinese. That is such a strange move. I guess they must see something in him. I mean, he has some great statistics. Statistics? Attributes, what I meant to say. But still, where does he fit into their team? I guess they're pretty stand out. If we have a look at the Arsenal squad, have they sold anyone? Would that be what's caused it? So they have not really sold anyone. No, yeah, obviously those ones are the usual. No, they haven't sold anyone. They've just bought in Deulofeu, so I guess Martinelli or Saka's getting pushed out. So here we have our transfer kind of roundup for ourselves. You can see on the outs we had a few players go. So we've let Phil Jones and Tom Heaton go in January as soon as it opened up. Brandon Williams went out on loan. Few other loans there. Tudizabi sold. Scott McTominay out on loan. And that was about it really. No big names left. You can see on the ends we had Ibrahimovic, Fofana and Garcia. I think it's a decent, it's a short-term save. I think these are a really decent short-term signings. Fofana in a way is for the future, but it was just something different to do. And yeah, so a relatively straightforward January transfer window. And we just got the rest of the games to get through now. So this is our team for the second leg of the EFL Cup game against Norwich. A few youth players in there, a few players on the bench that looking to give game time to for their first ever appearance. Hint, hint, Garcia and Fofana. And yeah, it should be just another walkover. Last time was 4-1. We've got a 3-goal advantage. I don't see that changing at all by the end. So that was a scary last 10 minutes. I don't know what changed about Norwich, but yeah, you can see 3 goals in 2 minutes. I don't know, it just kind of fell apart. Would that be the best way to describe it? I don't even know. I couldn't see anything they changed tactically at all. Yeah, we're through. We are definitely through, but that was mighty close. So, match against Newcastle now. It is 3rd versus 6th. We are heading to St James's Park for this one. Let's make a few changes and see where our strengths are going to be at today. So in general, the squad doesn't get much better than this. It is a full force squad going in against Newcastle. We need a result to keep us in line with Liverpool and City. We are only a point behind Liverpool in second. Sorry, behind City in second. And Liverpool are just 4 points ahead of us. Wan-Bissaka has the first highlight of a throw-in. Out to Fernandes and back, playing 1-2s there. Anthony gets forward to Eriksen, who's just not quite quick enough for that run. Newcastle now in possession, try to get it forward to Isaac, but they can't. We're now back in possession. Anthony and Eriksen playing 1-2s also. Fernandes getting in the mix, getting tackled left, right and centre, but holding on to the ball. And again, Anthony as well. We're being very much pressured by the Newcastle team. But Ronaldo there to receive the ball. Can he score? He does, but it looks like it might be offside, and it's only just. A bit good if it... Oh, it is disallowed. I thought we may have been getting away with that one. Let's have a look here, down right. Yeah, it's just a little bit. You can tell with VAR at the moment which way it's going to go with the assistance flag, which I'm a bit gutted about. I'd rather a bit of unexpectedness with that. Half-time, 0-0, but no goals to show you so far. Obviously, just that disallowed one. Newcastle have had the better opportunities. Our possession is there. We just need to look what we can do to actually convert that into chances. So we have a highlight fairly quickly into the half, 10 minutes in. Anthony out to Wan-Bissaka, who does a light cross in, but it's... Oh, Trippier, it comes off there. That leads to a corner. Can we find Ronaldo at the back post? It's not, it goes to Sancho, who's just not quite tall enough to reach that. Pope starts Newcastle's attack from the back, but we get it off Ronaldo. Sorry, not Ronaldo, off the defender, Newcastle defender. I didn't know who it was, I think it was Dan Burns. Ronaldo got it, but it didn't work out. Ping-ponging back and forth now with the possession. Nobody holding on to it for too long. We were so close to making something out of that move. Going forward, Isaac gets to it, and it's a goal to Newcastle. We have, I would say, been the better team so far, but Isaac being that tall striker, that target man, exploiting, getting behind the line. Who was it that failed to intercept? I think that was Varane. That really surprised me. De Gea too far forward as well. 1-0 Newcastle. So we made all our substitutions, try and get back into this. We don't have long left. Sancho does it, but it looks to be offside again. Oh, it is. It's an offside moment. We should be at least level in this game. It has not gone our way. Right, can we start anything in the last 30 seconds of the game? It's still a highlight, meaning there could still be a chance. But Newcastle intercept that pass. Back out to Burn, to Jamal Lewis. Datro looking to intercept there. Tackle him. I don't think we're going to get anything. We've got 5 seconds left. I think that's a hit. 1-0 to Newcastle. It's going over the disallowed goal now. And yeah, you can see Sancho is far too forward from the line. Very disappointing to see that. I think we should have scored. Definitely had 2 opportunities there. Would have had many more. On the XG, you could say obviously Newcastle are a bit better. But I think there was definitely something we could have got from that. We've had a lot worse XGs and one. I think it's just a moment of not taking opportunities. So with Anthony being suspended and we've given a rest to Rafael Varane, this is our squad for Brighton. Not very much changed. And obviously in a week's time, sorry, not a week's time, a 5 days time, we'll also have Arsenal, which will be our last live game of the episode. So yeah, hopefully we can get a decent victory over Brighton, bounce back from that Newcastle result. We do need it if we want to stay in contention for a possible win in this first season. Sanchez out from the back. We're still only a minute into the game. Hopefully this is for our benefit and not Brighton's at Old Trafford. Datro 2-0, Eriksen to Ronaldo. What a ball he's found and he's scored. What a ball from Eriksen. That was from our own half, wasn't it, that assist? That was a beautiful, beautiful goal. Have a look at this play. Datro to Eriksen. Yeah, that's from our own half. Finds Ronaldo, who just doesn't volley. He kind of takes a couple touches. And bottom corner. What a finish. I did like that. Here we go. Wan-Bissaka with the throw in, finds Fernandes, who puts it into the box for Rice, and Rice scores with a great goal. What a finish, 2-0 to Manchester United. Old Trafford is absolutely buzzing at the moment. Just see Fernandes floats it in, and Rice takes the touchdown, and quite an angle to shoot from, and Sanchez did not expect that. And we got a highlight straight off their kickoff. And I've now got a dog behind me as well while we watch this. Hello, Eddie. Rice going forward. Puts it out to Shaw. He's probably going to cross it in if he can. Doesn't. Goes back to Eric Garcia. To Martinez. We've got everyone forward now. Wan-Bissaka shoots, and it's in the top corner nearly, but Sanchez gets to it. He switches it to Shaw. Shaw puts it back in. Caldwell can't get... Caldwell is the one that gets to it, sorry. Wan-Bissaka keeps us in possession though. Fernandes, can he do much? No. Now Brighton move forward. Trossard out to Lamptey. Lamptey's not stopped. He goes back. Brighton passed around us well. Nobody's looking to give anything away. And Wan-Bissaka though, is actually dispossessed in our own half. That's Lallana going forward. And he does score. That is unfortunate. Brighton get one back there. Didn't expect that at all. Wan-Bissaka here just tries to be a bit too fancy, and you've got 3 Brighton players forward with the defenders quite split there. Really need them to be a bit closer to each other. That shouldn't have been so open. We are set to be closer in the group. I'm already onto a highlight again. Eriksen swings in the corner. Not corner. Free kick. I can't believe I've said that. I'm too used to the phrase now. I need to get Eriksen in corner out of my mind. Brighton once more moving forward. Oh, Eriksen easily intercepts that attempted pass. Wan-Bissaka I don't want him to be fancy with the work. And Eriksen finds Ronaldo once more. Can he score? He's gone round the keeper. Oh my god, Eriksen and Ronaldo linking up to absolutely destroy Brighton there. Again, I think that was from our own half. Martinez to Eriksen. Eriksen just finds that space for Ronaldo. Easy as you like. He makes a mess of Sanchez. What a finish that is. We play out from the back now. Shaw. To Sancho. Getting quite a lot of Brighton players around them. Ronaldo receives it in the middle. Dacho wastes that forward ball. Highlights not over though. Sanchez puts it forward. Eric Garcia easily captures that. And Dacho in a bit of space. Can he find someone? He finds Ronaldo, who scores, but I think that was offside. He looked to have just strayed a little bit. And it's a goal. Not telling us aloud, but it is a goal. Ronaldo just stayed onside there. He was in line. And is that a hat-trick for him today? Already? In the first half? Dacho with the assist, which I'm happy about. It's now saying tight offside. No, it stands. Ronaldo's 3rd goal of the match. Half-time now, and we will be praising the players for their work there. Brighton, once again, out from the back from a free kick. Veltman does send it forward, but Eric Garcia gets that. Ronaldo in plenty of space. He finds Dacho wide, and Dacho scores his 1st goal for the club. It's his 1st start as well. What a moment for him. An assist and a goal on his starting 11 debut. Eriksen once again the catalyst in that. Ronaldo sees Dacho doing a forward run. Sanchez does get a touch on it, but only pushes it as far wide as the post. 5-1 Manchester United. I can't even keep up here. So we got another highlight straight off their kickoff from that goal. We're only 54 minutes in. I was looking to make some early substitutions to get tired players off ready for the Arsenal game, but I've not even had a chance to look at it. You can hear, might be able to hear my dog. Apologies at this. I can just quick pause it. Lie down. This is the kind of arguments we have about people walking by. Come on, lie down. Back to the highlight. Development to Dunk. Brighton looking for spaces. They do find one in Trossard. He's got behind Eric Garcia. Is it enough? It's not. He tries to get over the keeper, but it doesn't work. Into another highlight. Martinez. Nothing there. One last highlight before the end of the game. Dallo and Fernandez playing it about. Maguire to Cheek. To Fernandez to Rashford. Rashford scores. Easy as you like that one. Just a nice clean finish into the bottom corner. That makes it Manchester United 6, Brighton 1. You can see, it should have been Loftus-Cheek, I said. Tried to find Datru, who was intercepted, but it only landed as far as Fernandez, who then saw Rashford in plenty of space. And that is a 6th goal for Manchester United. 7th for Rashford in the season. And that is all she wrote. A convincing win for us there. 6 goals out of an XG of 3.5. Ronaldo with a hat-trick in the first half. Fofana, first goal for the club. And a first assist, I believe. So, really great stuff. You got an 8.7. Can't ask for much more than that from him. Obviously, we normally play him as a striker, is the plan. But, yeah, he fitted quite well there instead of Anthony and really showed us a good game. So, we're going to make some changes for this final game of the episode, going in against Arsenal. Now, we played Arsenal in the last episode, so it was kind of my idea was to get the return leg going. We only beat them 1-0 at home. I'm hoping we've got a little bit more depth in the squad that we can make that result a little bit better. Could be easily eating my own words there. But let's see what little changes we're going to make before going into this one. So, to be honest, I was happy with most of the squad. We just brought Varane back in from his rest and Anthony back in from his suspension. I did think about playing Fofana again, but my thought was that this is a game against Arsenal. You know, it's a bit tougher. If it's not going our way, is he the right player to make a change? I think Anthony is the one that can do that in reality. But we may bring Fofana on fairly early. Just depends how it's going. So, yeah. Let's see how we play against Arsenal. So at the Emirates, Arsenal's form looking not the best, but still a decent. A couple draws, couple wins in their last games. Our form, you know what, isn't too far off that. So I don't know what I'm saying. We are in our bright neon away kit just to avoid the red clash. You can see Arsenal down in 7th. We are in 3rd. We're a little bit off now because of that loss against Newcastle. But we could still have time to recover that. But here we go. Let's see if we get any early highlights in this one. So really frustratingly, we get to half-time with no highlights. We had 4 shots on target. I changed to an asymmetrical formation for the simple fact that we were getting exploited between how high our midfield was and our defense. But yeah, we really need to change this. It's not going well so far. So we've gone for the higher press, and this is our first highlight of Ramsdale receiving the ball, I assume, to play out from the back for Arsenal. Hopefully we can recover the ball. Wan-Bissaka's drifted out, so there is free space on the right-hand side for Martinelli, and they're going to exploit that. Jesus in the middle, and he is the one to score. You could tell, I could see that coming. Nothing we could do, though. Very frustrating. We got dragged out there, and that is 1-0 to Arsenal. Another highlight. Can it be turned around this time? We may have to go back to our symmetrical formation. Maybe that is where it's going wrong for us. Sancho out to Tomiyasu. Doesn't intercept him, and they are going back and forth between us. De Gea does recover that one, but can we play out and be the ones to make a difference? Varane to Shaw. And intercepted by Ben White. Not great stuff there. And he's gone so far forward. Odegaard nearly with the goal there. Being very much exploited. Our team is not playing well today. Let's change up some things. So Declan Rice is tired of taking him off. Ronaldo is not playing well at all. We're going to try Fofana up front. See what he can do. May have to take Anthony off soon as well. And Varane will play. We're just not playing too well. But let's see if changes make enough of a difference. We've got a highlight straight away, and it's Saka dispossessing Shaw. Arsenal now in a great position. Shaw is nowhere near back in line, and Saka is run all the way through. It's going to be a goal, isn't it? It's 2-0 to Arsenal. We need to make some changes quickly in this play. What is going on at this time? We're going to make some more substitutions. Anthony for Fofana, and then we're going to bring Rashford up front. See a lot of players struggling. Varane is another one. Bring Garcia on, and that is 4 substitutions. I think Eriksen, of all players, I thought would play a lot better, and he just hasn't. There we go. We've gone more cautious to try and bring us back into this. We get highlights straight away, but it's Smith Rowe that is going to be on the receiving end of a good play, possibly. They're forward. Jesus, it's not going well for us. We are being exploited. I think we're going to have to force them in outside. They keep coming in. That's what we want to do. Let's try that. I think this is going to be, unfortunately, a big loss for us. Wan-Bissaka throws it to Holding. We've got one last player back. That's Martinez. He goes out to Eric Garcia. Loftus-Cheek making a move. Datro's in. Datro can't convert that. We have another highlight straight afterwards. Can we do anything as a team to get us back into this game? Casemiro and Eric Garcia playing back and forth. Martinez waiting for an Arsenal player to come forward, but nobody is willing to take the bait. Sancho, though, in a bit of clear space. He does get a goal back for us. VR going to be taken back. I think we were onside there. And it is awarded. We have 4 minutes to get something else out of this. They've just made 3 substitutions on the back of that. Watch this, though. Loftus-Cheek finding Sancho. That central midfield attacking position has been so good at generating assists for us. Can we do anything, though, in the last few minutes? Nothing there. So we, in the end, only get a 2-1 defeat. I'm so gutted about that. I don't know what Arsenal had in them. They had a rocket ship that just kept propelling them forward. You can see 24 shots to 9. We just weren't on it. We had a load of yellow cards. And, yeah, just generating a lot of fouls from both sides. Possession not ours, passing, no XG or anything. That was a difficult game to watch there, so it's a 1 apiece for the Arsenal games. I'm so gutted about that. So here we have the Premier League table. As you can see, 7 points adrift from City now. A possible 10 points adrift from Liverpool. It could be worse, though, depending on our game in hand to them. Not looking great for a top 2 position. We're still comfortably 3rd for the time being. And I'm hoping that, you know, a Champions League spot anyway for United is a big improvement from how they've been in the past. But that is going to be it today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. As said previously at the start of the episode, make sure to like and comment if you are enjoying this series. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to stay tuned next week as well. We will be starting our full save. Yet to announce what we're doing, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And until next time, guys, have a good day.